6.5 by 14, 60 super sensitive. 9 by 13 black Cortex mock tom. And a 12 by 15, my marching, oh, I love these tenor 12 by 15s. They're marvelous. I'm doing a gig a week from tomorrow at a place here in the Chicago area. Is there enough light here? Hang on, let's go. Am I backlit? What's happening? We need more light, I think. All right, let me, I gotta get less half-assed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and get less half-assed. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill the more not half-assed. You know? All right, so here we are, rolling. Old school in the old, this is it, the basement here at the original studio. Look at the shelf there with the same drum heads that have been there since the dawn of time. My light machine is gone. I got rid of that a couple of years ago. Got a lot of stuff out of here. You can't really tell from the angle of it. It's a little dark. I have another light I can turn on. Right on the bone, man. I took karate. I have a video up about my karate experience. And I could only ever really just throw punches or grapple. I can't kick with my legs. It hurts. I don't know what it is. I have like hypersensitive. Damn you. Bone structure. Or as my daddy would say, you're just a fucking pussy. Hang on. Where is the light source? Hello. Hi, how are you? I am fine. Hi, how are you? I am fine. Hi, how are you? I am fine. Rat-tat-tat. Hi, how are you? Rat-tat-tat. I am fine. Hi, how are you? I am fine. Hi, how are you? Oh, yes. Well, that'll do the job. This is... Oh, mother. I knew I heard something go clap. All right. There it is. Yeah. So, yes, from the studio in the basement is the unveiling of what I thought was a Color Sound 5, but it was actually a Pisces 2000 Color Sound, which of course are the same symbol. But the neat thing is they made 20-inch crashes in the 2000 Color Sound, which they did not make in the Color Sound 5. Either way, I bought it anyway. So here it is. I know there's some people who like to take the color off, just look at the description or the other videos I made. So what we have here, and this is interesting though. Now, remember I'm always yapping on about how the 50404s, 505s, the 2000s, the 3000s, the Cymbals before the Giant Beats came, and then the Giant Beats had that. There's a bigger bell shape that you then you see on the 2002, which is like a trunk, which is like the Giant Beat bell or this bell or whatever, just made smaller like this way and a little lower. Not that simplistic, but you know what I mean. That's the gig. There's not as much bell attack. Well, I assumed that this would have the exact same bell shape as an original Giant Beat. Because the 16 and 18 that I have, Color Sound 5 that I took the color off, they're like the Giant Beat, original Giant Beat stamp. Remember the modern Giant Beats have the 2002 bell. But look at it. But the funny thing is, now this is a 2000, so they made some changes in 86. So they didn't make 20-inch crashes from 84 until 86, till the 2000s came in. 1000s, 2000s, 3000s. But here's the gig. I think around that time, what they kind of have here is this bell. It has like the bell of a power crash. Like a 2002 power crash. More so than like the straight up Giant Beat bell. I don't know if you can see it there. It's close. It's close, but it's a little bigger and domier than the original Giant Beat bell. It's not as flat. The original Giant Beat bell, if you just move that down about that much, like a little here. Look at that. This is it. Remember, what I say here is my opinion of drums and any products I might have on here, like these Pisces symbols of glory. Let's hear the damn thing. Ugh. All right, well, two things. We need the felt. We need a felt. We need a felt. Hang on. A felt. Here is the felt. Felt there. This there. The cymbal again here. See that? Oh. Right. So there's still a little, I'm just giddy. I'm so dying to get to this and play it. Hang on. That goes on. New thing I just outfitted. Cam coat type thing, I think it helps, prevents the cymbal maybe from popping off. All right. Doesn't really fit on teeth-wise, but I'll leave it there anyway. All right. Ready? Steady. I still hear it. I'm telling you, it's the end of a day in the life. One more time. Now, I took the paint off. I thought it made it less dry, but there's still like a platiness to it. Huh. And it's only supposedly 1840 grams, which I'll remeasure. I'll reweigh. But hang on. One more time. Oh, wait, maybe the I gotta get a, I don't have the right felt on there. Let me switch the, give it. Let me switch this. We're gonna put this on. We're gonna put this here. Testing. All right, step aside. Check this out. All right, on a proper, there we go. The thing that had worn away so much, it was moving around. This is the magic symphonic French of yore. Oh, it's a that was the thing I was. When Zildjian went really bowl-shaped, like really made that cymbal high, that profile so high and those bells so big in the 70s. And kept it that way till like the redesign of 2013 or 16. Where unfortunately though, they should have maintained the 17 with the smaller bell. It sounds better. The threshold, I think if you got like a 17-inch Rock Crash that had the bigger bell, in Zildjianville, a Zildjian, even like the 16 Rock Crash, but otherwise in 16 and 17 the bell was smaller. Yeah, but here, check these out. The symphonic were great because even though the bell was bigger, they had a flatter profile than the drum set cymbals. More old school. So you might say darker or more shh versus less bell. This cymbal can be seen especially on my drum covers of Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who here on my channel. I think I used it in other ones too. Great cymbal though, all around. I mean, it sounds great in the near field, like right here. Right, so wait, what I want to do is put another 20 here that's B8. Okay, now I got to think. Oh, yes! Check this out. Step aside. All right, I'm moving this beloved, yes, says Keating, and it says darker. Of the two, one is more 50s sounding, the other one was just darker, and this is it. Yes! All right, so, and I need a B, now bear with me, a B8. Hang on. Now, where is it? You know what I have here? I have unicorny, well, kind of now, this I think Peisty should start making. Can you hear me? The 20-inch 2002 thin crash. I have one here. It's safe in a place that I cannot find it. What did I do with it? I'm telling you, it is here. When it is found, it will be like, oh, hallelujah. Hang on. I know it's here because it was freaking expensive. Somebody was selling them on eBay like 4 years ago. Like, custom ordered. There were like eight or nine of these 20-inch 2002 thin crashes. I bought one. It was like 450 freaking bucks. It wasn't like the discount. Hey, well, the list is blah, blah, blah. And you pay. It was like above the street price, I guess it used to be called. Where is a 20? These are 18s. Well, you know what it is? All my 20s, which I don't have a whole lot of them. Oh, my golly. All right, hang on. This is what I'm going to do. I have that, bear with me here. I'll bring this thing to the studio and compare it with the stash there, my 20-inch mediums. You know what I mean? All right, but what I am going to put up, real fast, this is the other of the symphonic French. This is its brother, its sister, its cousin. This is the more 50s here. Hang on. Still sounds great. Oh yeah, I'm doing a show. I've said this before on the channel. A week from tomorrow. So Saturday, November 23rd, the place called Tony D's in Elmwood Park, 7725 West Belmont. So that's between Harlem and River Road, which you can take Cumberland up to, I think. So you don't have to go as far as River Road. You just go to Cumberland, between Cumberland and Harlem. So that's it. I'm giddy. I am. I'm excited to play the show. I want to make sure my energy's good. Wait, hang on. So we got to go back to these guys. The 50s sounding French symphonic. The 2000 color sound, that 20-inch crash that I took the red paint off. The problem is it's bowed. It's, as you can see there, it's shite. I just saw it. It's like somebody went up to a cylinder and kind of went, just a little. I just noticed that now. Oh, fuck. Well, it's not the end of the world. It's just a little oblong in what would that be? So what do you have? You have the pitch, you have roll, and yaw. Well, it's one of those. For some reason, it's like a reverse of it's like the Ludwig Acoustic Perfect snare bed. Here we go. You know what I've been working on is the dreaded. Fuck! The transition is eluding me, but I know you can do that. Also go. See, that's what I want to do. Or maybe it's a cheat, but that's what I'm going to play. I'm going to go. So. And from then the transition. No, but that hiatus go half time. Alright. Da-da-da-da-da-da. One more time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. 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 See, I put one. You know what the problem is kind of for me? Well, one of the problems I'm having learning this stuff for the Zep show is the younger generation today uses the more recently generation, the song remains the same, which are the arrangements that match the film, due to various legal technicalities. So it's kind of like I got to go back and go, wait, what the hell did they do in this version? It's interesting, though. Yeah. I mean, oh my God. Anyway, so they just go, you got to smooth that out, too. You got to go. Not that. See, the thing in the movie or their soundtrack, I swear it goes just like that fast. I'm nervous. I'm telling you, I'm giddy for the show, and I'm afraid I'm gonna mess this up. I swear to God, we're gonna get to days where we get. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like the Robin Williams, Kurt Russell. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like. Ooh, an awkward edit there in this version now. I didn't mean to stop it. Fudge. Oh wait, there's a go. No, that's later. Harry. Wait, what is the arrangement then? Fuck. Wait. Stop! Wait, this is the interlude between Bonham and John Paul Jones. Like, they're like, that shit's a little off. You know, I don't know if he's just asked around, like, hey, and he just kind of like, but just in the movie one then. So. Supposed to go there. Hang on, something's wrong with my snare. Hang on. Something is baggy. There's some bagginess. Okay, sorry. gotta do that with one arm because it won't sound smooth. But you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. Here I have a Pleistine 15-inch prototype giant beat hi-hat that Nate Van Slyke gave me like 4 years ago, God love him. A great fan, great guy, helped me roadie. But what I did was, he's the king. Well, I sold him, I gave him a premier drum kit with a bottom-sized bass drum that he couldn't refuse. It was priced just so he just couldn't not take it, and he did. So he was nice enough to, he laid these on me, God love him. But he knows that should I be struck by a bolt of lightning, those are his again. The top's around here somewhere. Okay, so that goes there. That is the B20's Formula 602, which is actually the bottom in the pair. Biddly bottom, but here's the top. Biddly bottom, but what I want to do is I want to put a bit. Wait, hang on. I know I seem manic, but I'm not. I'm just really excited to play the show. Where are my 15-inch B8 tops? You know? Not like I have shite loads of them these days. Back in the old days, I'll tell you, there was the backup for 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 the backups backup. That was backup for the backups backup. Which were the backups for the backs of the backups. All right. Time out. Yes. All right, look what I have here. This is the prototype. It's the prototype. It's the prototype top that goes with this bottom. Bit of the bottom that Nate gave me. So, but here's the thing. I will say, I wish Placey would go back to the more numerous ripples. Like here, these I think have 34 or 38, or they should, I think, be in the 40s, maybe 44, because you just have more metal contact. That's just my opinion. If you look at bottoms 2002s, I think even up until 1980, that bottom cymbal there, bit of the bottom, is freaking, it's like 44 ripple, or it's like the old spec, like the 602, and the 602s first had sounded, so were a jillion ripples. And they were almost in hand put in at first, especially on the 14th. And they sometimes went in pretty far. Anyway, yeah, like the one that is in the Ringo thing. Get back. That is one that seems where there's numerous ripples, very shallow. All right, so we have B8 alloy, the original prototype hat. Giant beat. Giant beat. This beat was so giant. What do you think? It would be a little less boxy sound. It would be a little higher pitched. Maybe they did that on purpose. Fewer ripples, so it wouldn't be as high pitched. Maybe, I don't know, in a certain sense. But I prefer, like I think here, this is 34 ripples. I think it's 17 and 1734. Again, I really 38 at least, man. Some were 38. I think I even see the pair that had 36. I don't know, but 38, 34. 602 is a little different. I know that in the 40s. Ripples exist because, of course, Bonham had them. Anyways, yeah, so here we go. So we're back to this pair. Aha! And you know what I'm going to do for the Madison Square Garden, the Rocket? The name of the Zeppelin band I'm playing with a week from tomorrow, November 23rd, is called The Song Remains the Same. So it's Ed, and it's Dana, and oh man, yes, I just met him once. And then Pete. All right, so leaving up here this, right? No, wait, hang on. Let's rewind a little. We're taking off this, the 50s one. I'm telling you, it's the magical symphonic French pair. But I'm putting up, I got this a few years ago. I thought it was just a couple of years ago, but a while back. This is a 404 medium, 20-inch medium. Not a lot of them. But see that's the giant beat. That is the exact, if you had an original spec giant beat up until the 70s, it would fit right on this mother. So if you compare that to Dude Sick, oh, here it is, yeah. So you can see, you know, it's like they just raised, they made the bell just higher on this 2000 color sound. Anyway, so here it is with the, oh my God. You are not going to believe this. I swear I'm finding this out at this moment. This is 1840 grams. I got this 5 or 6 years ago on eBay. Not for really, not $80 or something. And then this is 1840. That's what Dudesicle said, who sold it to me. Although it might be like 1837 now because I took the paint off. All right, so here we go. The 20-inch 404 medium. Hang on. Rock and roll. What I'm doing now, and I wonder if Bonham did this, but I'm doing it. I have better control and I can play it faster if I don't have to monitor my left foot. I'm dead serious. This isn't my tux was at the cleaners or the locust. This is actually really, I don't get much more endurance and stuff, but more. So I leave it like that. You know what I mean? And then we get to the intro. This is the most stressful part for me. Right here. I always seem like I have my shit together, but I'm in the inside. I'm like, here it comes. You're like, no, but wait. Let me count it off in the way that I normally would because I think of it the old school way. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So how's that? Like how it sounds on the record, like. At this point, I have to remember to transition from life or death hi-hat playing to chilling. I'm going to cut it in half here, too, most of the time. I got not rush. Bonham even doing the live version? I don't know. But I'm going to do this.